You got a little tuft. Did Gerry get you? Did he get you? Got you there as well. Oh, poor Fifi. Oh, Gerry. What a grumpy boy. Good morning, Palin. Morning, Guy. Good morning, Alex. Morning, Delta. How are you all doing? Where have those bananas gone? Where have they? Oh, hello. Good morning, Zara. Morning, Joe. How's everyone been? Good morning, Kai. The bunnies are in slightly pickly moods today, which is nice. I'm here instead of working. Oh no, am I a bad influence? Good morning, Ellen. Good morning, Kinetic. Good morning, Ravine. Good morning, Cow. Good morning, Mazira. Good morning, Vamp. How's it going? How are you all doing? Have you been having lovely weeks so far? Feels like it's been ages since I've done a bunny stream, but I guess it's only been like 2 days. Good morning, Shadow. Morning, Garbage. Ooh, Phoebe's been chased by Gerry, so she's got these little tufts that he's been pulling out. Like a naughty boy. Good morning, Annie. Morning, Bambi. Gerry! Had Tuesday off, so I had a 5-day weekend. Oh, that's nice. My week has been horrible. I couldn't sleep. Oh, I hope you get nice sleep soon. Good morning, Rob. But the Banui are cute. This is true. Let's get them their breakfast. Good morning, Lithium. They're, there you go, Gerry boy. There you go. There you go. He's got so many little tufts coming off of him as well, but it's not because anyone's been naughty to him. It's just because he's in his molt now, so I can steal him floof. Oh, his tail for some reason is looking like really raggedy. It makes me want to give it a trim, but I guess you're probably not meant to. I'm not the only person who sees it, so I guess it's fine. It doesn't bother him. Good morning, Boba. I've been just been on a team call. There's basically 30 minutes of people giving tech support to something I didn't need. Oh no. And full of people talking over one another. Oh jeez. He is a multi-boy. Good morning, Minion. It's actually quite a nice day today. We've had a few days that are like grey and rainy. I had to go out to good morning, Darth. Hope you have a nice day. I hope you have a nice day. I had to toddle around to a friend's house yesterday because I'm going to be cat sitting for them, and it was all drizzly. It wasn't like heavy enough rain to be super damp, but it was just that level of like wrapping up. I love it when bunnies walk. Greg is currently, and I brush him, and he still looks dishevelled. I swear, the more you brush them, sometimes the more dishevelled they look. It's like you start like unraveling a jumper sort of thing. Like you pick up a loose string, and then you end up taking the whole jumper apart. Good morning, Rob. Good morning, Joe. But yeah, he's just sort of slightly scruffy. But he's not he doesn't have his big molt skirt yet. I'm sure he'll get there as it warms up. Oh, bless him. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I don't want to put him off of his breakfast. He was so sad for his medicine yesterday, bless him. We had a really strong double rainbow 2 days ago. Now there are construction work holes everywhere again. People will be digging for pots of gold. True. Yeah, I did. Fifi was really good for her medicine. She's got really good for it now. And so I was like, okay, time for Gerry. And he knows that as soon as she's finished hers, that it's his time. And he just runs. And literally, he kept on running from like the castle to the boxes to under the table and back round again. And I was just chasing him for ages. And he kept thumping at me. And I was like, Gerry, we could have done the medicine by now. It could all be over. Good morning, Polly. Morning, Prof. Good morning, John. But he just kept on running. The little pickle. I need to get them booked in because it's only 4 days left of their medicine now. So I guess they need to have a little checkup to see if the vet thinks they're doing okay, and then hopefully Fifi can finally have her vaccinations. Because it does make me nervous that it's been left this long to go over. Although it does mean that putting their vaccinations slightly closer together is possible. Did Alex put the Benny Hill thing on? See, annoyingly, Alex usually comes down to help, but I had sort of made a rod for my own back by I'd got Julieta out and asked Alex to sit with her, so he couldn't come down and help. He was babysitting at the time. We name it Bunny. Yeah. So many hamsters have been adopted from the rescue now, and it's only Julieta and one other hamster. There's been like 4 or 5 adoptions recently, and I'm like, why is no one adopting her? She's beautiful. So hopefully, as there's only 2 homs that are available at the moment, hopefully she's gonna be next. Get herself a nice home. Hello. Oh, Gerry, you missed this one. You don't want that one. He doesn't want that one. Fifi, it's yours. You have it. But yeah, I saw them do a post yesterday saying like, oh, we've had so many adoptions recently. Here's 4 hamsters who have gone to their new forever homes. And I'm like, why not Julieta? But I think it's because she's a bit older than the others. So people are put off, bless her. Good morning, the youngest. Make a home a home. Yeah, give a home a home. Oh, well flopped, Fifi. Very good. Very good. Very long. Look at this long, long banooey. Long, long banooey. Very good. Good work. Good work being long. She's put a lot of effort into this. Into getting so long. I like it when she goes cuddly after breakfast. It is nice. I don't usually get much time of her being sat still. So, Harai is still weepy. Don't think I realised how much lonks Fifi has when flopping. Yeah. Seeing Fifi and Gerry makes me want to be a banooey. They do have it good, bless them. Good morning, David. How you doing? Harai is still a little bit weepy, which makes me worried that they still won't vaccinate her and she'll have to be on something else or have something else done. But hopefully the infection or the bacteria has gone now. After being on the antibiotic, so maybe it's just that she needs another little flush through or something. I really hope she doesn't have to go on more antibiotics, because I don't think she'd be very happy. Good morning, Samnus. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I had a very odd dream. Flushing the eyes. Yeah, so it might just be that she's got like a blockage in her tear duct or something that they're flushed through. Because that's what they did before, but they said it didn't go very easily, so maybe there was just a little bit left in there that's causing irritation. I officially joined the 30s Club on Tuesday. Oh, happy birthday! Oh, what did you get up to? I hope you had a very lovely day. That's funny because yesterday I was listening to Bo Burnham and his song about turning 30 came on. You could have listened to that on Tuesday. You also reached 100 followers. Ah, congratulations. A very lovely week to celebrate. I was listening to a lot of puppy songs and I was like, oh, maybe I should listen to something that isn't puppy songs. So I put on Bo Burnham instead, which is like a sort of puppy songs-esque. It's like a grown-up puppy songs. Oh, smushy. Good morning, Carl. I'm home with a sore throat. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. I hope it's just a day thing. Oh, I just made her curl her toes. Sometimes if she stroked too near her feet, she just curls her toes up like, don't touch them, don't touch them. There you go. Little curly toes. I'm not gonna touch the Pete's, don't worry. Don't worry. Currently doing some painting in the shed. Wait, as in painting the shed itself or doing painting separate to the body of the shed within the shed? My doggo does the exact same thing. Aww. She just doesn't trust that I'm not gonna sneak a little Pete touch. Oh, Fifi. She's been doing binkies and zoomies all morning. I guess she's just tuckered herself out. Look at her. Look at you. They're to be admired, not touched precisely. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Samnus. I hope you're okay. She's not relaxed them yet. She's still got scrunchy foot. Scrunchy foot? Scrunchy foot. Painting my robot arenas. We're doing some recording for YouTube this weekend. Oh, that's exciting. That is exciting. I'm trying to think when Gerry's vaccinations are due. So what month are we in now? April, May, June, July, August. So the vaccinations will only be 4 months apart when she finally gets them. I wonder if they'd let Gerry have his early so they could finally be synced up. Good morning, Potato. How you doing? As crunchy as fonts. They are. They are. Oh, look at her. I'll see if I can show you what's going on with her eye. So you see there, it's just got that little like milky like discharge in the corner. That's what keeps happening. But that being said, looking at around the eye, it's a lot less it was very pink and like puffy for a while, and that seems to have gone down. So I guess the meds have done something, which is good. I've not been giving her horrible medicine for naught. But yeah, it's just getting rid of that little bit of whatever's causing her to be weepy. Whatever's making her cry is what we need to get rid of. Morning, Vio. Good morning, Dave. Because yeah, Bunny should have nice, bright, dry eyes. None of this. Well, the other one's fine. So for comparison, this is what her eye should look like. She should have that, but on both sides. Copy and paste onto the other side. Good morning, Jivo. How you doing? There she is. There she is. I think she actually had a bit of floof in her eye. Oh wait. Did I get it? There you go. There you go. See, there's even a song about that. True. Hello. Just felt a little nose pushing me out the way. Such a relaxed bun. Yeah, when she's in a smushy mood, she can be very, very smushy. Good morning, Emlem. How you doing? Jerry boy. Good morning, Shark Dog. Oh my gosh, I can feel my tummy is about to do a big rumble. I feel hungry today. I was actually okay. This isn't that good, but I'm gonna say it as if I've done something amazing. But yesterday I had a bit of a bad day in the morning, and I was feeling really off. And then Alex was like, "Well, basically, I got the urge for pizza because Mochi has this new snuffle mat, and it's shaped like a pizza." And I was like, oh, that makes me really want pizza. And then Alex was like, do you know what? Let's get pizza. He was like, we can have it. You've been doing this freelance work. Let's have a naughty night. And I started looking at the menu for pizza, and I was like, all like set as to what I was gonna do. And I was like, do you know what? No, I'm gonna be good, and I'm gonna cook. And I cooked dinner, and that's I'm proud of myself. Because usually if Alex is given the go-ahead, then that's it. That's like, there's no holding back. I'm like, here we go. As soon as one of us caves, the other one topples. And then Alex was like, did you order pizza? I was like, no, I have cooked. I have cooked. I didn't cook pizza. I cooked mashed potato with sausages and onions and gravy. And some green beans and baby sweet corn. It was very nice. But I thought because we're probably gonna... I do not possess such willpower. Oh, I saw your lovely pastry that you had yesterday, Rob. You reckon you're Golden Demon Model? I don't think I will win. Ah, I believe. I'll vote for you. I'm bad as I caved in and got pizza. No, you were strong enough to stick to your convictions and order pizza. We're both strong in different ways. But I'm not as good as I'm making out, because one of my reasons was we're probably going to get naughty food on Sunday because we're Do you know what? I feel really bad because I said, okay, we're going to get book club back on track and we're going to do book club on Sunday. And I realised I'm away on Sunday, so I actually can't. But because we're away in Birmingham for the day, I figured we'd probably get food when we're there. So I was like, okay, I won't be naughty now, and then it will feel even better when I get to be naughty on Sunday. You have pizza coming in the Tesco shop today. Nice. Come on in, Anho. Oh, is he going to do his little walk? Phone doesn't want to focus on the boy. Oh, there you go. Oh, bitty bop. Gerry, where are you trying to go? He's really curious as to what's at the top of the back of the sofa for some reason. He just likes to try and have a good look up there. Sometimes to the point where he falls over because he's stretching so high up and then he just slips. Why do you want to know, What are you trying to look at up there? What do you want to see? You don't know. You're just curious. That's okay. But yeah, I guess we'll see what... Well, actually, I don't know what time the thing finishes in Birmingham. So, but I don't know how late we'll get back. Maybe we'll... There's some secrets back there. Oh, no. How's the weather in the UK? It seems to be very just... well, occasionally we get really nice days. Like we went to a barbecue on Saturday and it was really lovely sunshine. Whereas usually barbecues summon the rain. But every other day since then has been a bit drizzly. But it seems to be nice and blue today, which is nice. We need to get Gerry and Ffion in Curvycraft now. True. That's going to be my next job, is going off. Now I know, now I found bunnies once. I can do it again. Not sure if I like the term naughty given to crave something. That's true. That's true. We just call it naughty food because it's just like, but it's not naughty as in like, how do I describe this? Good morning, Fim. Not naughty as in like, that's a bad thing to do, but naughty as in like, like cheeky naughty, like, we're gonna get naughty food. Gerry, you just fully stood on the slippy floor. Oh my gosh. See, this is the thing. He can walk on the slippy floor. He just only does it if he forgets that he's doing it. Like, if he's not thinking about it, he will. You still haven't found all the animals on the Kirby pack. Ooh. Good morning, Striker. How are you doing? And good morning to... Who did I miss? Ginger and Pim. Did I say good morning to you? I don't know. Good morning, Sandbad. Just naughty hello. It's like if I say to Fifi that she's being naughty. But she's not actually naughty. She's a very good Banui, just doing Banui things. Hello. I'm excited for Kirby Craft. It feels like we've not done it in ages. Even though it's only been like 2 weeks. It feels like it's been so long. Gerry, what are you gonna do now? Fifi. Oh my gosh. Anna's watched 3 streams. Blimey. Do you know, I've not seen that thing go any higher than 3. Fifi. So I'm like squatting on the floor, and Fifi literally just came and like shoved her nose under my bum and tried to push me up. She's so strong. You're strong, Banui. I don't know why she just decided. She was like, wee. Gerry, are you too scared to come back this way now? Do you want me to... Hang on. Gerry tried to eat a feather earlier. No, you're making it worse. He tried to eat a feather earlier and I had to take it off him. I was like, why would you want to... why would you want to eat a feather? You're odd sometimes. Lovely, but odd. She's long and strong, she is. Aria, thank you very much for the sub. Good morning, how you doing? Thank you for the 16 months, thank you. Twitch Monster is such a weird mechanic. Yeah, it's like, I've never seen it go any higher than 3, which makes me think that people watch 3 streams. And then they're just done. They're like, oh, I've seen all I need to see. That's quite enough of that. Biscuit, thank you very much for the 19 months. Good morning. How you doing? Oh, that reminds me, actually. Fifi's... For some reason, Fifi likes to eat dust from the fireplace. She doesn't do it from anywhere else, but occasionally she just gets up and she sees if there's any new dust. And then she eats it, and I'm like, that can't be good for you. It's just one of her odd habits. Bambi, thank you very much for the 4 months. Tee Banui. What's the threshold for how long you have to watch for it to count? I don't know. You finished eating dust? Hello, surprise boy. Wants to get in on that tasty dust action. Gerry? I wonder when it prompts another alert. Like, so it obviously does it for 3, but then does it not do it until like 10 or something? Or does it do it for every one? Fifi, why did you just eat that dust? Why do it? both look confused. They don't know what they're up to anymore. I was changing batteries in my keyboard. Oh, I thought you were trying to tell me how many streams it was. I was like, I'm confused. I got the at least 3 streak twice for your channel, so I don't think... Oh, is it literally just every time you do 3 in a row? That's confusing. What a odd... Hello. Good morning, Nico. What are you doing, bunnies? I don't know what they're up to. They're in strange moods today. I don't know if Fifi's being like... Are you enjoying being chased? I'm certain I've watched 3 in a row and not gotten one, so it seems very random too. That seems to be the way with like old things that Twitch do. They'll be like, let's roll this out, but only for certain people, and then we'll take it away and we won't mention it. It's like, oh, okay. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to how they trial stuff and how they implement it. They're up to Banui chaos. They are. The bunnies were in my dream last night. I didn't record it because I woke up so sleepy. I think I fell back to sleep. But I had a dream that the bunnies were in a car, and then Gerry, like, we were planning. I was going to America with Rythian for a film shoot, and I was really nervous because I suddenly realised that I would have to fly. I was like, hang on a minute, why are we packing the truck up? We can't drive to America. We're going to have to fly, aren't we? And I was worried. And then I remember someone opened up the car and Gerry got out and he went underneath the truck, and I was so scared. I was like, nobody move. Like, no one can go anywhere. We have to wait until my boy is safe. And eventually he got inside this, like, there was like this big plastic cover that was meant to cover a wheel or something, and he climbed into that and I managed to scoop him out, but I was just like, oh. Good morning, cat. Dreams of my projecting right now in college, doing an animation on people's dreams. Ooh. I have a lot of recorded dreams. Should you ever wish for some? Good morning, Thomas. I have nightmares of Zoe jumping out the window, so I never open my windows. Oh no. Oh no. I think it's because, I think because I've been so busy recently, I've not spent as much time with the bunnies as I would have liked. And I think the dream, good morning, Sienna. I think the dream was showing me that I feel like I'm only able to fit the bunnies in here and there, and that's why they were fitting into odd places, if that makes sense. So yeah, the moral of the story is spend more time with Banuis. Look at Gerry's little wiggle sniffler. He's very curious. Gerry? Gerry, what are you thinking? It's got a very, very curious nose. Oh. He got distracted by Fifi being there. Morning, Doincy. How's it going? How do it be? I'm recording people talking about them and animating it as they're being interviewed about them. Oh, that's interesting. Good morning, Frogger. Frogger, I forgot to say because it was off stream. Thank you so much for the donation to Nibbles. Big old hundo, very appreciated. He wasn't very deep thought. Yeah, I think he has been cleaning her eye, which is nice. In a way, sometimes the fact that buns are so hygienic, sometimes if they are ill, it's difficult to know because if they have like a weepy eye and then their companion cleans it for them and you're like, you don't find out. Turns out they've had it for a little while. It's like with snuffly noses as well. The way to do like a little health check on your bunny for a snuffly nose isn't to check the nose, it's to check the insides of their hands, because that's what they will be using to wipe it away. They're very clean. Gerry looked at me then like, no, I'm not. I'm filthy. If I clean it myself, she stops giving us the medicine. Oh, bye-bye, Guy. Have a very, very lovely day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, bless you. Oh, hopefully I have one of a friend whose dream was, I like to poison dart frog, and the frog... Oh, you licked a poison dart frog and the frog died. Oh, no. No. Poor froggo. I had a frog dream. I've had 2 frog dreams recently. I had one that was on the podcast that I talked about, but I've had another one since that I had like a massive toad, and I was just carrying him around, like, and I had to hold him with both hands. And yeah, more Silas dream. Good morning, Chef. It's amazing how bendy their ears are, and like the fact that he can just bend it all around and she doesn't seem fussed. He's currently just hitting her with his Cyan, thank you very much for the sub. Here's to 1.5 years of financing crime. Yay! Or as Loboto would say, year half. Here's to a year half. Crumble, 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 crumble. I have a weird question. How heavy is your hair? Do you know what? It is actually pretty heavy. And that's why sometimes, like, I had a while last year where I started getting really bad headaches. And part of me did think, is it Gerry? No, Gerry. Is it because of my hair being so heavy? Like, especially when I'm washing it. So it's like got the added moisture weight. Can be very heavy. I do wonder if I got it cut when I reach 6 foot. Would I suddenly grow an extra inch, like a coiled spring? Farida, thank you very much for the sub for 33 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Gerry wouldn't cause headaches, that's true. He's a lovely boy. I have such a big backlog of your podcast. Maybe I should start to squeeze them between my Swedish lessons / historical podcast. Well, they're not going anywhere. If you don't have time now, they'll still be there for you to listen to in the future. He's gone. Should you wish? Yeah, we got stuck in a tower, you're all set. This is true. This is true. I hit 7 if I cut my hair. Yeah, just suddenly spring up. I'm convinced that in summer I get more headaches because the amount of hair I have heats up my head too much. True. Can someone make me a supercut of Mr. Tab's appearances on Comfort Zone? He's not been in that many, I don't think. I've not listened through last episode to hear if Fifi made an appearance, because she was digging right by me. She kept on digging the sofa right by me, and I kept on having to get up and push her away. But I don't know if the mic picked it up. Hello. So she sort of made an appearance. Hi. Hi. My hair is getting a lot longer now. It's past the middle of my back. Mine is definitely to the top of a bum, because when I sit up in the morning, I feel it tickling. Fifi? What's she up to? What's she planning? You both gonna... Oh no. I've got double toilet buns. No. I have to wear my hair in a bun in summer, otherwise head and back of neck are overheating. Oh, honestly. My plan for the latest charity stream was to get it cut for charity. But then I sort of didn't plan it enough in time. But I was gonna say, like, for every £1,000, I'll cut off another inch of it or something and see how much I could get cut off. But maybe I'll just cut it off anyway. Maybe I'll just hang on. I'll wait for the bunnies to finish pooping, and then I might give them their treat. When you come to Bristol, we can compare. True, Sienna. When are you coming to Bristol? I don't think Fifi is actually pooping. I think she just went on there to cuddle Gerry. So I might see if I can tempt them off. I'm really worried my tummy's going to rumble halfway through this. I'm sorry. Sorry if it does. Was that nice, Fifi? Well done. I think they didn't have enough. Oh no. Gerry, the more you pull the blanket this way, the less blanket there is on the other side. Oh, Delta, thank you so much for the bits. Bits for Gerry. Ah, 100 Gerry kisses. Look at him. Gerry, you're just... Oh no. You're just making it so you've not got any blanket this side. And then you're going to get stuck. Do you see? Can try and pull it out, but I don't know if... Oh no, he's too on it. There we go. I'm sorry, Fifi. Fifi. I guess it'll be time to put the sofa back round the other way soon. Because we only turned it round this way because it was blocking the radiator, but I guess we won't need the radiator. Is there a guest on Comfort Zone this week? I don't know. We're leaving it very late to record. We've not actually recorded yet. So I guess we're going to have to, you just do a binky. I guess we're going to have to see when we can record one. But I don't have any dreams recorded, so you might have to get a guest. Have you chased Rupert Booth again? No. Rooster Cocktails, thank you very much for the follow. Alex doesn't remember his dreams, and when he does, it's because I was an asshole in them. So I don't know if I should have him on. I'd love to have him on, but it would just be me being mean. I do need to, I've not heard from Rupert Booth for a while, so I do need to, dreams of divorce, oh no. I do need to chase him up again, because I told him to add me on Discord, and then he never did. So maybe he changed his mind. It's time for Silas. I don't think Silas has dreams, though. So I don't know if, I guess we'd have to have him on when we've had dreams and he could maybe be a guest interpreter. It's time for Nowsy. What, just have Nowsy back again? His episode was really fun, to be fair. He was very missed the episode after when he wasn't there. His absence was noted. Look at you. You're making yourself a little nest. Pull it back this way a bit more. I'm trying to keep it so he has a nice path. Oh, hello. Are you a different bunny? Because Gerry's down there, so who are you? Which Banooey are you? But yeah, it is good. It is nice having the guests on. I mean, it's nice just getting to chat to Kirsty for an hour, but it is also nice. Gerry with a moustache. If you make nest, then where are egg? Everyone ate them for Easter. He spends all year making the perfect nest so that he can lay Easter eggs and then go around giving them out to people. Isn't that true, Gerry? Isn't that true? I don't think that would be I think that would be the final straw for Ffion about being joint more guest. Oh yeah, true. True. We have to get Rythian back before we get... No wait, because then they would be on level pegging, wouldn't they? My tummy is so rumbly. I don't know why I'm so hungry this morning. I'm just having a really... Do you ever just have hungry days? I mean, every day is a hungry day. But this day seems to be particularly... Then again, I did go to bed a bit hungry. So maybe that's it. I was so tempted to have like a slice of toast before bed. And I was like, no, I'll be good. But maybe I should have. Or maybe I should have had breakfast before the stream, because I did have time. I finished off the hot cross buns yesterday though, because I got back from my appointment and I tried to just sit down and do work straight away, and then I was like, do you know what, I need just half an hour. So I went downstairs and I had a hot cross bun and a cup of tea, and I just sat quietly and I was like, okay, I can face the day now. Good morning, username. How you doing? Hello. Hello, baby boy. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I can see so many little tufts on his little thigh. It's in Rythian's contract that he has to have more appearances than Nowsy. Oh, okay, so they can't be... So we would have to get Rythian on first before getting Nowsy back on. That was Nowsy's first episode, the one that he did, yeah. Oh, bye-bye, Sienna. I hope everything's okay. Is he going to appear up there? Gerry? Or did he go back? Is he behind there? Oh, yeah, I can see his ears. Gerry? Someone probably broke some equipment. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where'd he go? There you are. Little game of hide and seek with Gerry. But yeah, I guess we'll move the sofa around, and then Fifi can do her big looping zoomies again. It's supposed to be your day off. Oh no. Well, I hope you get to have a bit of time off, or you get the time in lieu. You can have a bit more. Morning, Kraken. I really want to go. This is a complete tangent. I apologise, but I really want to go and see the D&D movie. We were meant to go and see it on Monday, but Alex ended up. He felt a little bit off, and we were going with people, so he didn't want to risk giving them anything. He thought he had a bit of a cold coming on, so he left it. But we're gonna have to see it another time. But it just seems like a real like like a real popcorn movie. Are you worried about eventually running out of yogs to have on your podcast? Well, we've had non-yogs on, and to be honest, we're happy to have guest-lust episodes. I think it's just like a nice bonus when we can have guests. And we can double up now. Ridian's made a return, so we can just go around everyone again. But I saw the Nick Cage film last night. Oh, is that like the vampire one? Get Horsebo on. I wonder if Horsebo dreams. Yeah, it just seems like silly fun. Yeah, just like a nice, get a large popcorn and have a good time. I mean, a large popcorn is a good time in itself, but yeah, hopefully we'll get time to see it. It's a good scritching there, Gerry. Also, dreams of freedom. No, he loves being trapped in the house. He loves it. I'm planning to go to the cinema next week for the first time in like 5 years. I love the cinema. It was good toffee twerks, it was. Get Frienderman on. Aww. Frienderman dreams of Joe. I wonder if we could get Joe on. Hello, Hallie. I hope you enjoy your breakfast. Yeah, hopefully we'll get to go and see it. The thing is, our local cinema is like, honestly, I am pretty sure that it must be like a front for a like drug baron or something, because there's always like only about 3 other people there, and they are usually the staff. So I think like the last film we went to see, we might have been the only people, or there was like 4 other people at most, but it might have just been us. So it's never like it. We even went to see Toy Story 4 on the day it was released, and there was like 6. There was 6 people in the cinema, and 4 of them were us. I went to see the Mario movie, and unfortunately I wasn't the only person there. You should come to our cinema. It's so quiet, honestly. I usually get headaches from the cinema because they are so loud, but I'm not a huge movie series person, so I don't usually have the urge to go. Oh, yeah, your name is amazing. Weathering from You, personally, I didn't like it as much as Your Name, but that's probably just because Your Name is so strong. But I think that they've got another film coming out soon, because I've noticed that they've started showing Your Name again. But they were showing it when Alex was away, and I really wanted to go and see it, but it was dubbed, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to watch the dubbed version, because I've only ever seen it subbed. So I think it would be odd. I want to see Suzumi. I don't think I've heard of that. When I get in and there's nobody else, I think it's very rude when other people decide to turn up. Aww. Last thing I seen was probably Nope. It's a good amount in for that. Oh, okay. Last I worked in the theatre, it was 75% doing nothing and 25% constant stress and 3 people's work as one person. Oh no! I have heard, like, bad things about working in a cinema. Oh, that's the one from the same... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember just saying that they had a new film out, but I didn't pay attention to what happens in it. Or I don't think I've even seen a trailer. I think I just heard on the grapevine. I've not seen Weathering with You yet. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I went to see a double showing when Weathering with You came out, and it was Your Name first and then Weathering with You, and I think because I just enjoyed Your Name so much, it just made, maybe if I had seen it on its own I would have enjoyed it more, but comparatively I was like, oh, it's just not as strong a film in my opinion. When I was at uni, I lived with 2 people who worked in a cinema, and we used to see all the Marvel films a day early. Oh my gosh. You liked Weathering with You more than Your Name? Well, there you go. Now you have a very balanced opinion going in. Also, watching 2 movies in a row can be exhausting. I remember when the second Lord of the Rings came out, and I went to see that in a double showing. I went to see the first one, and then there was like a little intermission, and then the second one. That was a lot of cinema, but it was good fun. I've actually been to see a film so long that it had an intermission in the middle where you got to go and stretch your legs and have a pee and get a little ice cream and stuff. I went to Infinity War's Endgame double bill when it came out, and I was so tired at the end. That was more than 20 years ago. Let me think. I think I was 13 when the first one came out, maybe. I can't remember how long after that it was that the second one came out. But people go and see all 3. Like, you get these like sleepover showings where people watch all 3 Lord of the Rings, and they take like duvets and stuff. Nico has breakfast now, so we better be happy. Ah, it's a lot of information to process. True. Second one came out the next year. I only remember that, I think I was 30 when the first one came out, and I only remember that because it was the first film I ever saw with a boy, and that boy was someone I knew when I was about that age. It was 2001. Oh yes, I would have been 13. Oh my gosh, they were big films to go and see. They're such good films. They're such comfort films as well. I don't enjoy cinema. Too loud, too big, too expensive. That's fair dues. I love going to the cinema because I guess for me, like, when I watch a film at home, I think I'm like very distracted, and if I think I've seen my phone go off, then I'll be like, what was that? And I want to check it, and it's easy to like think, oh, I'll just get up and do this or that sort of thing. Whereas it's nice when you go into the cinema and you're just dedicated to one activity. I think because there's so much of the time I'm just like very easily distracted by things, whereas the cinema is like, it's nice just dedicating your time to doing one thing and not being distracted from it. So I like to be able to like focus on it. It's nice. But I could also understand people not liking the cinema. Like I have friends who just haven't really gone to the cinema since they were children because it just wasn't their sort of thing. Whereas for me, I used to have I remember having cinema, like when Toy Story came out, I had a cinema birthday to go and see it. And it was like a big thing getting to go. It's like an event. I don't do it very often because, like you say, it is quite spenny. But it's like, it does make it feel like a nice day out when you do get to go. People seem so distracted now, even in cinemas. See, there's one cinema in Bristol that I've been to where I did see that. Oh my gosh, Gerry. It was like people just getting up and wandering around and stuff, but we've never had it in our local cinema. Our local one seems to be I think just because it is like so far out and no one goes there, that it's like, there's not enough people to cause mischief. Yeah, the popcorn has something like a 90% markup, I think, just because that's how cinemas need to make their money. But to be fair, cinema popcorn is one of my favorite foods, so I'm happy to pay for it as like a one-off treat. And I know some people like absolutely hate people eating popcorn in the cinema, which is why it's also nice that our one is so like quiet, because it means you don't feel bad for doing your big munches. Munch, munch, munch. Because the nearest people are like usually about 10 rows behind you. My local cinema is the one in Cabot. Okay. Wish there was a non-doxy creepy way of asking what your one is. I'll say later. I've been to Alex really likes the Everyman, the one up on the one up on White Ladies. But I found that one to be, I don't know, that they've tried to go like too fancy. And they have things like you can order like burgers and nachos and that sort of stuff. And to me, like popcorn, yes, the crunching if you're right next to someone can be a bit loud, but at least you're not wafting, if that makes sense. And to me, like if someone is having a hot meal in the cinema and everyone else is forced to smell it, that's when I'm a bit like, okay, that's a bit too far. And also they're like, the last time we went, I think they were having a staff problem. I think either they were like training people up or they were short staffed or something, but it meant that they were bringing in like food, like whilst the film was showing, they were just walking around. I was like, okay, it's not really why the frick did someone bring a spag bol to the cinema? I mean, popcorn does have a smell, but I feel like popcorn isn't hot enough to waft, if that makes sense. It smells in the lobby because that's when it's being like at its hottest, but once it's cold in a box, I don't think it gets as far as like a hot meal sort of thing. And even if it's nice smells, I just think that's too distracting. Because then I'm just thinking about my belly, which is what I'm doing most of the time anyway. Fifi, don't chew the cushion. No. Did you know? So do you know? Jim will paint it. You've probably seen that art, even if you don't know their name. They do ridiculous things that are like, can you paint like all of the Simpsons, but it's post-apocalyptic and donkeys have taken over the world, and then they just do these massive like setup drawings in MS Paint, those sorts of things. But Jim's favourite cinema is in Bristol. There you go. There's a little fun fact for you. um, their favourite cinema is it's the same, what you call it? What's the word? Not brand. The same chain. The same chain as the Cabot Circus one. It's another showcase one, but it's in Avonmeads, and which is like an industrial park, and it's like it's got its own it's got its own Twitter account called Avon Memes, where it basically just dunks on other cinemas. And I've been to that one, and that one's really nice. So if you want to go to like the meme cinema of Bristol, then I would recommend Avon Memes. The entrance hall is lush. Well, I saw recently, because it got retweeted, I saw that they're getting rid of that. They're redoing the entrance hall. The like classic neon sign and like bus carpet entrance. Apparently they're redoing it, and that there's been like an outcry of people being like, no, preserve the Avon Memes. No. I've been to one that sold beer, and I had too many and ended up crying during The Incredibles 2. I went to the cinema. What did I go to see? World of Warcraft. I love that Alex follows Avon Memes. Yeah, see, this is why I get to know about the up-to-date Avon Memes lore. Time to start campaigning, I guess. I know, we need to preserve Avon Memes. Like, that neon is amazing. And it's like a proper, it feels like cinemas when I was a child, that cinema. Don't want it to be all fancy. I went to see, was it World of Warcraft, maybe, with some friends. And one of my friends bought 2 pints before he went in. And I was like, how are you not going to just need to pee immediately as soon as you go in? And he never got up to go and pee. I was amazed. If I drank even 1 pint, I would need to go. Gerry does have sore hocks, yeah. So they're not as bad as they, it wasn't Duncan, no. It's basically, once bunnies have lost fur on their feet, it tends not to grow back. And it's just because sometimes it happens as they get a bit older. Gerry has like a weird, Gerry. He has a weird posture, and he puts a lot of weight on his heels. So I think that's what caused it with him. And then it just never grew back. Bless him. But every time it's called, what's the name? I want to say it's like pododermatitis or something is the thing that you have to watch out for. That's because basically bunny skin is really weird. If it ever gets exposed to the air, it goes bright red. So it looks a lot worse than it is, because it is like bright red, but it's not inflamed at all. It's just that's what their skin can look like. But yeah, we get it checked every time he goes to the vet, and it's always been fine. He's never had to have anything for it, but it is worth keeping an eye on. And I always hoped that it would grow back, but it just never did. So he's Gerry, you'll be in a pickle. But yeah, he's fine. It doesn't cause him any bother. And because he's on anti-inflammatories every day anyway, because of his respiratory things, it doesn't. That sort of keeps it in check anyway. Well, I guess it is time for me to head off and get some toast in my tummy. Wow. Because I have a rumbly tum. Hello, I was talking about you. You baby boy. I gave Gerry some digestive biscuit yesterday, which is very naughty. But he was looking at me whilst I was eating a biscuit, and I was like, do you want to try it? And he was like, okay. He just had the tiniest nibble. Let's raid Vizty. I'm making an executive decision. Oh my gosh. Anhu's taken over. He's becoming too powerful. A raid in a big minute. Nice. Well, everyone, I hope you hope you have lovely days. I will be back at 2. Hopefully I'll be able to do the raffle today. And then I think I might do some... Oh my gosh, you see her long legs. Then I think I might do some house flipper. At 2? Yeah. For some raffle prizes, charity and house flipping. Back to the train office. Not half 2. Not 2 half. 2 on the dot. To avoid confusion. But thank you for chilling and chatting, everyone. I hope you have lovely days. And I will speak to you all soon. Take care. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now. Oh, bye-bye. Gerry, you going to make yourself another little nest? No, he done. Good smoothing, Vivi. Very good smoothing. Are you going to go into the kitchen? Nope. She has a lot to do. Thank you, Ravine. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. A boop.